It's Food FAQ time, Keter. I'm
Yay!
Mariella,
I'm Eric.
and we're here for like a good time
Only a good time.
and maybe a long time. Why not?
Yeah.
Damn, your face, like you just recoiled like a cat. You were like, commitment.
We
I
know how
could
I get with that word,
physically,
okay?
I could physically see the discomfort.
We know how I get with that word.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so tell me, what's going on today?
We haven't done one in a while. We're gonna do an adult beverage.
Oh my God, you're back.
Yes.
I
This
love
now
it.
I'm gonna be this is a strong one. It's
Mm,
pretty fucking strong.
okay, tell me.
So make it a good time. It's really simple, actually. It's a strawberry gin smash. That's what it
Mm,
is. Like, have you ever had like a bourbon smash before?
I've never smashed anything.
No, you've been smashed. So, at least twice. Okay. So,
No, but really, I don't know what that means. Is it like because the fruit is mashed or something?
muddled, yeah. So, strawberry gin mash. This is what we're gonna do.
Tell
Not a
me.
smash, a mash. So you're gonna take a pound of strawberries. Now, strawberries are coming into season, so just pick good ones.
Hmm.
And you're gonna put it at the bottom of your pitcher, and you're gonna
How
put
many?
about a pound, a pound of strawberries.
Okay, and you take like you have to clean them and you have to take out the toppies.
I would hope you clean them.
I
Yeah.
know, but like you gotta talk about things because I need a visual in my brain.
Okay, this is what you do, Mariela. You get a pound of strawberries that come in the plastic container at your
Shut
local
up.
grocery store. Okay. And then you're going to wash them with water out of the
Listen,
faucet in your
enough.
kitchen.
But have you ever washed strawberries in vinegar and baking soda?
I do.
I feel like it's such a waste of time, but
It
okay.
is.
Okay.
Just use water. You're fine.
I don't
It's
know.
not
Like
the end of the world.
I know there's I was gonna say pessimists, pesticides in it, but I don't
So much
know.
other shit we consume. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't wash my fruit half the time to begin with.
You're disgusting. I know that's true about you because one
Yeah.
time we cooked cauliflower and you got like irked that I actually rinsed it off before we cooked it.
Waste of time, Mariela. Waste of time. Okay, you're in America 2025.
That
Okay,
means
that
that
shit is
everything is
washed
trying
like
to kill us.
well for the past couple months. That is true, but prior to that, it was a little bit better. Anyways, so yeah, pound of strawberries, cut the little tops off of them, and you're gonna go ahead and you don't have to be precise with the pound. Just get a container, and you're gonna go ahead. You're gonna put at the bottom of your pitcher, and you are going to squeeze two limes over it, which will be nice. And then you're going to go ahead, you're going to take about the original recipe called for 2 tablespoons of sugar. Fuck it, use four. Okay, this is strong. Use four.
Just
And
like sugar, not like simple syrup.
sugar,
Sugar.
because
Okay,
you're muddling it. Sugar.
gotcha.
All right, put the sugar in and then go ahead and muddle the fuck out of that. Okay,
Okay.
muddling means you're just going to take something, you're just going to pound it
That
until
means
the
Saturday night for Eric.
Saturday, Tuesday, depends what's going on in the city. So
Oh
you're
my
gonna go
God.
ahead, you're basically mashing it. That's what you're doing. You're not gonna puree it though. All right, you're gonna let it be chunky.
Like
Now,
what? Like a salsa texture?
yeah, that's like a good way to put it. You could puree this and it'll probably come out really nice, but then you're gonna be drinking puree.
Which is
So
not the best, I think.
it's really not.
Yeah.
Okay, then when it's all muddled, you're gonna take 3 cups of chilled club soda. You're gonna pour
Mm.
it in there, and then you're gonna take 2 cups of gin.
Wow.
I know your eyes just got fucking huge.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I
so
just
you're
want to
gonna take
vomit thinking about it.
2 cups of gin, and you are gonna stir it up. Little tip: make sure your club soda is very cold and your gin is very cold as well.
Nice. Yeah.
See, I love gin. My favorite drink at a bar is a gin and tonic.
I used
So
to love it, but then one night I had too many, and now the smell of it makes me want to die.
it's like me with Southern Comfort.
Just like that.
Once I got super drunk, I was like 19 on Southern Comfort, and still at 44, I cannot smell
Thank
Southern
you.
Comfort.
There's always one.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's always that first one that you really get sick from.
Like you want to
Anyway,
die sick.
literally. So Because the gin is also such a prominent ingredient in this, make sure it's a gin you really like also, because you're going to taste everything about that
What do you
gin.
like?
It depends. It honestly depends. I just had, when I decided to do this recipe, I didn't go out and buy any special gin. I just had Bombay. That's like an everyday gin. There are
Mm-hmm.
levels to gins and there are higher quality gins that are much better.
Hmm.
But that to me is like an everyday, you're going to serve at a party
There's
type of
nothing
gin.
wrong with that because you're sugaring it up.
That's the thing. Exactly. You're sugaring it up and you're flavoring it. So then what I did is I just put it in tall glasses with ice and some extra strawberries in there. And it turned out to be this beautiful pink color and it is very springy. You can add some mint to it if you want to add a
Ooh,
little bit different flavoring.
I was gonna say something.
Tell me.
I think this would be like such a fun opportunity to use if you have citric acid to put a little bit in there.
You could try it.
Because I have been kind of experimenting with my citric acid because I have so much of it and I hate having
Right.
something there that I know is cool and not using it. So like I'll use it in my sauces, like my creamy white sauces that I put on chicken and rice and stuff. And or sometimes I'll even use it in marinades because it's lemon, really. It's like a lemon flavor.
Right.
So this might work in there,
It could work in there.
but a pinch, dude.
And a tiny pinch. Citric acid
Yeah.
goes really fucking far.
Yeah.
And I think what's kind of cool about this recipe is I purposefully went out to buy strawberries for this. But if you have like blueberries at home, blueberries would go really good in this because that
Frozen
muddles really
fruit.
easily. Frozen fruit is fantastic. Well, yeah, I'd let it defrost because you got to muddle this.
Yeah, but you can
Um,
still use it.
Absolutely. Honestly, any one of your favorite fruits that's like soft and malleable,
Girl, you
use
know
it.
what you're making me
Try it.
want? Like,
Mm.
I want this with guava. I'm in that mood right
Guava would be
now.
really good. I was thinking, especially as summer approaches, like you have those really nice soft peaches. You could do
Mm.
peaches in it. I would probably peel the peach first and then do it.
Hmm.
And so it's a really fun recipe to try with a bunch of different things. Fuck it. You don't have gin, use vodka, use rum, use whatever you like. But it's just kind of a fun base for a nice adult drink. I served it at a brunch the other day that I was holding.
It wasn't a
And
brunch, Eric. It was a lunch. I don't know how many times I can tell you. It was like three
Mariela, it
o'clock.
was a brunch. I swear to God, okay? It was a brunch.
You
You
guys
don't
can
eat
tell
normally
me
like that for lunch, okay? It's a fucking brunch.
you served no breakfast items. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I don't like breakfast items. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was a fucking brunch,
Dude,
okay?
dude, that was a lunch,
Mariela,
man.
you thought that a restaurant was a bar, okay? So you know what?
Bar
I'm
taco
telling you,
is a
no,
bar.
no, Mariela, bar taco is a restaurant. I'm telling you for a fact, this was a brunch because you don't know shit because you are a mom and you don't know anything.
Oh my God.
This was a
Listen,
brunch.
I want to know about this brunch. So you served the ham the way you always make it?
I did. I served a delicious ham. I served a squash gratin.
Gratin.
I had a friend who made a baked mac and cheese. I had another friend that made
Mm,
homemade rolls. So everybody just kind of brought
chipped
something
in.
together. And one big thing, especially because it was Easter, freeze that ham bone, please. We're
That's
going to
right.
talk about that at some point. So if you have that ham bone frozen, which you should,
Hmm.
always freeze a ham bone. Okay.
Girl,
We're going to talk
let me
about
tell
this
you,
too.
I love me some bones because I right now have
Yeah,
a.
you do.
I didn't even think about that before I said it.
Because you're a slut. All right. So go on.
No, but I have rotisserie chicken bones right now in my freezer, waiting for
Mhm.
me to make something out of it. Like I appreciate them so very much.
Yeah, there's a lot of flavor in that. There's a lot of collagen in there, but the ham bone also has a lot of the flavoring because I
Smoky.
made the ham with, yeah, the smoked ham, and I made the ham with, bourbon, and I used orange marmalade and maple
Mm.
syrup and spices and everything. So it has all that flavor in it too. So I hope y'all froze that ham bone.
So you had this brunch and then you got hammered.
Yeah, hammered while at the brunch. Yeah, hammered and brunch. That's how you
Hammered,
do it on
hammered.
a Sunday.
Oh my gosh. Well, I like this drink and I think it's super flexible and can accommodate any budget. Because
Yes.
remember, anytime you add sugar to any booze, you're stretching that flavor,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know? So you can use a little Bombay. I love Tanqueray though. Is that even still good? I'm sure there's like 80 new gins on the market right
There's a
now.
bunch of new gins out there. I've always preferred Bombay over Tanqueray. Um,
Tanqueray made me vomit, so maybe I don't like it so much.
but you know what? Listen, when you're like 5 drinks in at like a dark gay bar, it doesn't matter what they use at that point. Okay.
That's when you start getting muddled.
That's when the muddling occurs. All right. No, I don't need to be drunk to get muddled.
Hey, by the way,
So
oh Lord Jesus. Listen, what do you muddle with if you don't have a muddler?
if you don't have a muddler, honestly, use a meat tenderizer if you have to. Like anything
Shoot.
that's just
You know
a
what you could do?
solid what?
Put your hand in there. Like, I don't know. Is that
Get
terrible?
your hand in there too. Whatever you got to do. You know what? You honestly, if you just want to even take it and just put it in the blender, just like let it roll around for like 2 or 3 times,
That's
do that
also something you
too.
love doing every weekend.
Weekends
Wow.
are wild here,
I
Mariella.
know. We're learning a lot about you.
Wild, wild weekends. But yeah, put in a blender, put in a food processor for a couple moments, whatever you want to do. Listen, I've used like like mashers before.
Mm,
Like whatever is just solid and you can just
smash
smash the
those
fruit.
puppies.
That's it. So whatever you need, you don't have to go out and buy anything special for this.
You know what? If you're gonna make it ahead, maybe you could mix the fruit and the gin in one container and bring like seltzer
Yeah,
in cans. How
absolutely.
cute. And then you can must
Hmm.
travel because anytime you have like a fizzy component to a drink, it's hard to kind of figure it out.
Yes,
But
it is.
this is doable.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Okay,
think it's
so
a good
bring it on your picnics coming up. I know it's getting warmer out there in those
it
mean
is.
streets. And invite people over, have drinks, like join the resistance by having a good time.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Go to a protest and then come home and have some. Don't drink at the protest.
Don't drink at the
No, drink
protests.
after the
Yeah,
protest.
celebrate.
Yeah. Celebrate the
Yeah.
resistance. Exactly. I like that.
All right, you guys, we love you. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast players. Drop us an email. Check out our show notes. There's tons of ways to communicate with us. And we'll see you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye.